vampire. Or vampyr. It doesn't matter. What does matter is we'll be playing the vampire. This one's cool. Now, this is our next game in our Spooktober line of spooky horror games, and this is really more of an action RPG with some horror elements, because at the end of the day, it's still about a vampire. So, leaving this warning up on screen, because it's pretty funny. Oh. Hello. How's everybody doing? Here I am. Okay. So, even if based on proven medical knowledge from 1918, Vampyr sometimes takes liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures for theoretical purposes. In other words, do not try to cure any disease with any of the recipes shown in this video game. And no rats were harmed in making this game. Team Vampire. Vampire team. Whatever. Some pretty kick-ass violin right there. Okay, so we'll be starting a new game. Yeah, I was still in Act 1. 2 years ago. 2 days before my birthday. Go with the top one. Options. Audio. Height. Video. Height. Gameplay. Height. Language and subtitles. Whatever. New game. Original Vampire experience. I don't really need I don't need story mode or hard mode. I'm a real man. No, I'm not gonna play story version. I can get through the game with some challenge. What am I? Some kind of noob? That's some pretty, that's incredibly energetic violin spelled with a Y.
"12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star, a dire
Right, it sounded like that.
Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
That was a lot of philosophy all at once.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment.
What is man but a miserable pile of sin?
To keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
A corpse party? Oof, I'm not doing too good. Should not have drank so much last night. I went to a party, next thing I knew, I woke up in a pile of corpses.
Thirsty.
Well, you can own this game for free if you have a PSN subscription. Yeah, man, this is one of the 2 free games for the month. I wasn't in control of that, I'd like to point out. I think he just killed his sister.
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary! No, no.
That's just not fair.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. Watch out! No, don't shoot! This is a nightmare.
I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
I'm just like, say psych. Say psych. It's not fair.
No, please, stop. I mean you no harm. Die, leech! What's going on?
Hell yeah.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about? Shit, where'd it go? Now, I can defend myself. Kill that thing! Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
I should have eaten before I started playing. Because guess who just got hungry?
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry. Get your weapons ready! No, please, stop! Who are you? It's one of them vermin. What do you want?
This is 1918, so we have the start of modern handguns.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's... That'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Believe me, if I could actually feed, I would. But I don't know how to feed, so. Uh-huh.
I need to find somewhere to hide.
The thing is, I don't use the dodge button.
Let me go! I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned.
If you can push it, surely they can
safe enough
push it down. Uh-huh. I don't dodge in games. I just take the hits or hit them before they can hit me. Dodging is for the weak.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
In Outer Worlds, I haven't put any points into defense, essentially. My entire strategy is kill them before they kill me. I have no points in block or dodge.
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Ooh, 5 shillings. Jolly good. Do enjoy a good shilling. What? Pip pip, jolly good scones and all that, what?
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Fair enough. It's just in Outer Worlds there are so many other things besides combat that need doing that I just don't have time. The level cap is 30, you know? Like, I want those points for other things. More important things.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! No. There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
It is easier to break things than it is to put them back together.
No, it never got easy.
Like, it takes a lot of time to build a table. It would take me less than a couple minutes to break a table. 15th of October, bad sleep. Becky coughed all night and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise this morning. Big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a hole into the ground. Some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. Excuse me. I mean, yeah, when I play Deus Ex, I play with stealth. Like, I put points into, like, dermal armor and shit eventually, but my priority is sneaking around. I prefer the bonuses I get for stealth. 16th of October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept little last night. The foundry has been closed. There are no more jobs nearby. I can yawn if I want to. 19th of October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. Took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. Found no drugs, only a few syringes. and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far. I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th of October again, apparently. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now, it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st of October. The men with the mechanical shovel have stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into a giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? Becky just attacked me, 22nd October. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in the ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. Human revolution is better than mankind divided. In my opinion. 23rd October. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door asking for my help, begging me to let her in, but I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It will not be long. I pray God it will end soon. 24th October. Excuse me. I am reading a journal. I was so hungry. I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving. Just followed me around the room with her eyes. Pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon enough. Yikes. Yeah, need to rest.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
Perfectly rational thing to do. Given the situation.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is. As mad as the moon. Contains blinding sunlight into a glowing flesh.
Evolution. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. Begin by selecting the available skill, Autophagy. Shout through the heart. your terrain. Shot through the heart of your terrain. You get love by name. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, this is all cool stuff. $1,000. Also 1,000. Oh, this is a tough one. Oof. Shadow Mist seems pretty cool too, though. Good crowd control. I believe I picked claws in my previous thing, so I'll... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, I'll try the spear. Does seem pretty cool. Alright, let's go eat some people. Some rats.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me. What I am.
That is a pretty big jump.
I must find him to understand what I have become.
Do you think the good doctor will shoot himself to sleep every night? Yeah, these folks said they had no more money, but they had 10 shillings in the house.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
It's locked, all right.
Clever fucking beasts.
Used steak.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Die, vermin!
There's a strength I never knew I had. Every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Yeah. You just gotta try stuff, right?
My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
No, you're not, friend. But don't worry, dear friend. Everything's cool. Can we swim? The real question is, could we swim before? Surely. This isn't the Middle Ages. Not that anyone would want to swim in the Thames. It's fucking disgusting, it is. It's the 1900s, after all. Quarantine, contagious disease. One shall enter or leave a written local authority. Authorized employee of the we close our eyes, we close our eyes. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads up the front.
My
I've
poor
done my
sister.
duty.
If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Delicious
I
rats.
can't believe I'm doing this.
Absolutely. Tasty. Little morsels. Look at that.
This is despicable.
Absolutely delicious. The thing is, if we eat the rats, we can stop the spread of the plague. As everyone knows, that rats spread plague. By virtue, of course, of simply having the plague spreading ticks on them, it's not their fault. But if I can get all of the blood out of them, then the ticks won't go for them. You see? And the fleas.
It's locked.
And then everyone knows we'll be
It's
safe from the
locked,
plague.
all right.
I'm the ultimate rat catcher. I still haven't seen Ragnarok.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. I cannot enter. It's locked.
Shillings, delicious shillings. I mean, I'm a doctor. But shillings. This is the opposite of stealth. Perhaps I can
have
chase a better coat.
Thirst for blood.
Even eating rats, making me somewhat hungry. I could go for some chicken tenders of some kind. Probably. Maybe some ravioli. I don't know. Just something. Along with some vegetable
So
juice.
many questions unanswered.
Every door is locked. Don't worry about it, good friend Jonathan Lee. Can't believe I killed my sister. That's fucked. Rat Alfredo, rat meatballs, rat scampi, ratatouille, rat stuffed rats, rat pie, rat sausage. Sounds delicious to me. Southwark Bridge, stable. But perhaps, with my doctorly knowledge, I can cure this plague. Wouldn't that be nice?
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
No, just a crime scene. I feel like this fucker's gonna attack me. Could be
Man
wrong,
has
of
been
course.
drained of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it.
I'm gonna be the vampire who hunts
I
vampires.
follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Listen, dear vampire hunters. I need you to chill the fuck out for a second. I'm hunting vampires too.
Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Delicious rats. Fucking lovely. Ooh, a hideout. Refill all. Crafting table. We are hunting vampires. Guys, a crafting table. I can make a treatment for fatigue, or for anemia, or for sepsis. Because I'm a doctor. I've got one hand for this machete. I've got an offhand for this used stake. How can you use a stake? I was joking. And one hand for a used revolver. Probably shouldn't sleep though, being that I'm on the trail. Yep, okay, I didn't see you use the crafting table. I didn't even hear you use it. There were a couple of points when I lost the stream and came back. I was more invested in the conversation than watching stuff I knew I'd already done. Like, I wasn't paying attention until you started talking to people. Delicious, delicious blood. Everyone knows. Oh, hello. Look at that. War munitions volunteers. Britain's working together. Skilled workers in engineering and kindred trades enrolled today as war munition volunteers. Support the men at the front with a plentiful supply of munitions. You will not suffer in wages. Get into the factory line and feed the firing line. Yeah, I was more interested in conversation than anything else.
At last, a little life. Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been...
I need a drink already.
It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders?
You finished
Everybody
a drink
fears
this
the
morning?
return of the
Awesome.
sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Unfortunately not.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Let's just kill him.
Oh, God, sir. You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not
not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Well, aren't you special?
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
I remember Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Do you think I'm some kind of queer homosexual?
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it.
Flu.
Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
I do want to know.
Are you always open
Very
this late
pretty.
at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Less than helpful.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Hi.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Sounds like you were just talking to a vampire.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
Dr. Edgar Swansea.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here, too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Good answer.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
Don't fucking tell me.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Maybe I should have said I'll end.
I'm certain we shall meet again.
Oh well. Much like Call of Cthulhu, there's no save scumming. You make a choice, the choice is made.
It's locked, all right. If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Citizen hands, the citizen menu. Tom Watts is a healthy guy. And if I ate him, I'd get a lot of experience points. A lot of experience points. Hello, Tom.
Jack. He didn't deserve this.
I must look at my vampire pulse. Oh yeah. Show me the money. Show me the pulse. Right, I have to be in a bed to do that. Hell yeah.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it
Gin
closed.
is kind of whatever.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier.
Okay.
He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Oh, don't you worry.
Something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve
Hello,
this.
sir. May I disturb you again?
You're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
That guy was rude.
Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
I was gonna try and tell you something, dude.
Not gonna show this sort of mess for giving me a laugh.
God, so rude. Ooh, a ladder.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city?
I could kill everyone in this bar, and that'd be worth so much. But I'm not that kind of guy.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. What's this? Some sort of note.
Details. Pre-win orders. 30th of October from G. McCullum. 2 Docks Patrols. Object: multiple deaths in the dock region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. Warning: according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first. Lock out houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the Leech Brothers.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Seriously?
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Good thing that you can teleport. The Western Docks, District Status, Stable. You know, nice a coat, but a better coat. Ranged weapons.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
You've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast. Fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's so damn cold? Ain't safe here for a gentleman. Did you hear me? Over there! There's one of them
That was pretty awesome.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
Maybe I could have snuck up on him if I came from this way. If only I could control my own teleportation. Enemy cards. Resistance. Melee. Ranged. Powers and blood. Orange. Medium resistance. High resistance. Okay.
No civilians allowed, sir. Stupid! There's one of them vermin!
I'm just gonna keep going, man. Delicious. Shadow games? What do you mean? I wouldn't say that. In those games, you can parkour. Because I played Shadow of Mordor. I played the shit out of that.
I like their screams when you burn them alive.
Yay!
This is not a place for you, sir. Look at it! Fish! Look at it! This! Big spot! Watch out, boys! Enemy bosses!
Okay, fair enough. I will say the enemy cards are similar, but yeah, it reminds me a little more of Blood Rain. The gameplay itself feels very different, is what I'm driving at. Like, I play this game and it doesn't feel a thing like Shadow of Mordor. Someone killed all these men. Rats are often located near hideouts, using senses to help you locate them more often, or more easily. A hideout. I would love a hideout. Delicious rats. Hideout unlocked. Common handle parts like plate or something, or fucking Okay, yeah, but what I'm telling you is it doesn't feel anything. Yeah. It just doesn't feel anything like it. Big thirst. Increase your health. Probably use some of that. Physical prowess. I don't know about that. Science. Blood barrier. Oh, that would have been cool. Coagulation. We're gonna go with increased blood capacity. I like cantrips. The following night. Oops. I was in the middle of something. We'll just pretend it's the same thing.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
He's around here. And so is this guy. That seems a little busted to be a cantrip.
Over there! Stay close, keep an eye on each other. That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Oh, okay. I guess that's balanced.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them! Bloody leech! Doesn't like fire, does it? Steady, boys! We've got one over here! No!
I like doing that. Okay, fair enough. It used scythe. Oh, come on. Don't tell me the game froze. Oh, it didn't. I just didn't see that.
It's locked, all right. This place reeks of bloodshed.
Probably there's a vampire.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Boom. Boom. So that. I'm gonna drink this vampire to death. That provided no answers.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Bitch, I need to know things. You can't just leave.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
I know she will.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Drink.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
The hospital. I love Metal Gear Solid story dollops. Of course, I love Metal Gear Solid in general. If I had a capture card that worked, I'd hook it up to my PS3 so I could play it for you.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's
Maybe,
just across the
it
canal.
still sounds like a lot
They'll
of
have a
fucking
bed for
pain in
poor
the ass.
Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. For London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
Oh, good.
So, what do you say?
You would be
It
really
seems I have
funny if I
little
could
choice,
say no.
but yours is a generous offer, so
Just be like,
I thank you.
no.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
So Swansea's who we can blame for the weird looking coat. I just wanted one like the cover, with black and red. And to see if I can get more coats. I'm a person who in real life enjoys clothing. So in games, I also really like clothing.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness! I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Take me to a hospital. District status, healthy. Fairly handsome gentleman.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
No, I get that, but can I do doctor stuff?
It's locked.
I'm a doctor. I could help. I could help. I'm a doctor.
You can do better than that. Nah, he's smarter.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Master, give me a good poke. Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Blood quality indicates how much XP you'll obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. I mean, he was probably going to die.
Light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
I don't know if I should eat him.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Did I black out? What? What happened? Whoa, I feel giddy. What? What happened? Whoa, I feel giddy.
Oh no.
Did I black out? Whoa, I feel giddy.
Is he a bad person? He was just insulting me because he was in pain. I don't know anything about this guy. I'll maybe eat him later.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
I will make the decision if someone is a bad person. I guess yeah, he started a fight, but is that really worth killing?
What happened?
Yeah, he got stabbed. He might be fine. He's right next to a hospital. Maybe I should have eaten him, but I can't really take the decision back, so...
Hurry up. Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Nurse Crane is a nice
Dorothy
lady.
Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital.
She does
left
have kind of
after
a
the
Willem
stairs.
Dafoe-esque
It's the
face.
last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Ooh, a screw. How many shillings do I have? I have 78 shillings, so I'll be back when I have more money. More shillings.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
It's here again.
Well, I say we end the episode here. I'm gonna go eat because I'm friggin' hungry, and this game is only gonna make me hungrier. And, yeah. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, bye-bye. Don't forget to like the stream.